that right. We have two wonderful teams ready to go, right? Team One Piece and Team Minion Lovers, and I think hopefully we got the map select and the map bans earlier. If we want to talk about it, right? I mean, initial bans: Haven, Sunset, Ascent, and Bind. And our first, we actually have an amazing best of three scenario, right? This I think we talked about this earlier, Rue, where the map pool, at least for this series, is insane. It's Pearl,
It's
Abyss, and
really
Split.
great. And I loved seeing this because, I don't want to say you get the boring maps, but I feel like these are like the spicier maps of Valorant, right? Like I don't know
Yeah,
how to word it like that, but these are like the more fruit. Like I really hope we get some great plays going off of these maps today.
Yeah, I'm really hoping to go to Split here because even though I don't like playing that map, I think watching it is just the most entertaining thing ever. And also, I think all three of these maps you can be really creative, right? There's like double any comps, double duelists even. I think we're gonna comment like commonly we see a lot in Pearl will be probably some double duelists in this area, maybe even double initiator more often. Abyss is one of the newer maps, right? I think it's very creative. I think it's one of the most creative maps you can probably um play comp wise because I think there's a lot of variety, even though like in current metas, right, it's like it feels like just the Ascent comp with a couple changes. But
Yeah,
then if we go the distance, I think this will be a banger of a series.
definitely. And from what I've seen as well, Team Minion Lovers is a very much Phil built team, so we could see some really interesting combinations. So who knows if they're gonna go a generic Phil, if we're gonna see, as you said, some really fun, more duelist, more initiator, some fun little combos. Especially, I really hope we get to split too.
Yeah, this should be a really entertaining match. I actually scrimed against both of these teams, and I will say, they have some very creative comps going for them, and I think it's gonna be really fun. I wasn't too focused on like their habits and things like that, but I am, or at least like focusing on their play as much as I was focusing on my own team's play. But playing both these teams, they have a lot of creative ideas and creative comps. So hopefully, once we go into Pearl, which should be pretty soon, we get to see what the age like is. And like you said, right? What was it? The mini lovers are a team full of
Yeah,
fill players, so
yeah.
they can insert to just about anything, and it might be the most it could be the most insane thing. Maybe I remember you talked about like looking at like their past, like every team member's past agents, right? um if you wanted to mention anything specific, like how much how fill players are these fill players.
Yeah, no, definitely. And from what I've seen in my little I've been watching Val trackers. I've been having a little bit of a snoop into what they play. There could definitely be some really mixed up plays, but we'll have to let them do for themselves and see how they have been meshing together. Especially that I really like that's very different about this type of tournament is like it's new teams. So a lot of these people haven't been playing together for a really long time. So I think it's really gonna show like who meshes together really quickly and really well and who doesn't. And I think it's really gonna come through in the gameplay.
Yeah, and I think speaking of gameplay, we should probably head into it right now, right? The agent select should be
Definitely
pretty fun to
should.
look at. Yeah, I think the
Yeah,
big
let's
thing
have
is,
a look.
right, if you want to
We'll
cheer for
hop into the agent
teams,
select.
yeah,
Yeah.
if you want to cheer for the teams, by the way, right, there's some commands you can use for some copy paste if you want to, exclamation mark matcha and exclamation mark jest as well. Those should work. You got some if you want to cheer for your team. And remember, you know, gamblers unite right now because Preds should be available once game starts too. I know Twitch chat is full of people who want to go into these Preds, I think.
Yeah. Definitely. All right, agent select. Okay. All right.
And multiple Reina hovers. Love to
Yeah,
see
we're
that as a
seeing a lot
start.
of. Oh, we got some. Okay, okay, okay. Wow. Okay, so we're seeing a potential Vice, which isn't somebody I've seen in matches like roster. So this is a new agent for them if they end up making that pick. Oh, we switched to Clove. We switched to Clove.
One thing I know for certain, right? I think we're gonna see Noel and this Brimstone. They are a fire Brimstone, no pun intended with the incendiaries. But
I've
outside of that,
seen that.
yeah, I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
these comps are super interesting. I think the issue will be, right, if the side of was it the One Piece do lock in this comp, they don't have a hard dive agent, which is kind of unfortunate. But I think the team
Mm,
play is there, right? There's the idea of the super flash, the sky flash into the rain up line. So I mean they have that in their mind, and also and this might be double smokes too, which actually might be really oppressive to play against.
Yeah, no, especially as we're seeing the lock-ins now. It's looking like P's are going 100% for Arena and a Clove. So we're definitely going to get that double smoke pick. And with the KJ and the Sky Initiator could be really interesting, especially down longer main. But I guess for the minions, we got some pretty, you know, it's contrasting to the other team. They're going for a Gecko over Sky, so I'm pretty interested. They haven't really got many flashes on their side, which I'm interested to see how that's gonna play down long sights, but I guess we'll have to, what are you thinking about that?
Yeah, I mean, I personally like the big thing is I'm not a super big fan of Solo Gecko, though it has its like ropes and things like that.
Mm,
The thing is, right? Having an info senti is kind of important, and Sky sure is a flash is or sorry, not info senti, info initiator. Sky kind of plays that info initiator, but also is like a flash initiator mostly because like the only drone they have is like a dog. So I feel like both ends are going to be super defaulty. The good thing is, right, there's a killjoy on both ends, so they can kind of have a control of most lanes until, you know, alarm bot goes down, turret gets taken down. So odds are we're going to be like leaning a lot of strong sides towards either end wherever the KJ isn't. So yeah,
yeah,
I
no,
mean, it should be
definitely.
interesting.
No, I really will. I completely agree. I'm really interested to see how they play off of that with just the solo gecko, especially making their entries when they're on a attack like this.
Oh, that's
Oh, okay.
early.
So we obviously already have some action going around mid. I'm really interested to see you make some first contact here.
Yeah, Lum's just pick on the potato as well. This is an open ace site. I mean, it should be free reign. And look at this. Look at
Yeah,
this
it's pretty much
lurk
handed to
streak.
them.
Yeah, this lurk streak might be insane if the other team can, if this side of the mini lovers can stall out.
No, definitely. This is gonna be a really interesting retake.
Yeah, oh, by Lum. I mean, this is the player you want to frag out, right? It's the Jet, the duelist player. And the
Hmm.
more stall, okay, there it is. Yeah, the more stall Ashcon's activated. But it's all down to Matcha, 1v2.
Awesome.
That's
Honestly,
awesome.
yeah. That was honestly, they took site so quickly. It was pretty much had to be a really, really fast retake, which they just didn't manage to pull off there. But, you know, I'd be really interested to see how they play off at that, knowing how easily they got the site there.
Yeah, I like it. It's a different look to go mid first round. I feel like it's like kind of like Haven or Lotus, where it's like it's weird to go
Mm,
B first round, but it's like pretty unexpected sometimes, and it worked out in their favor. Right, they got some opening picks, and then they got control. They got control of art side, gone to A side, free side for them. And look at this. I mean,
no,
regen armors on
definitely.
Ashcon and Mini
And we're
Lover.
playing aggressive. Looking like we got a really aggressive push from Pedro, but not quite pulling up, sitting on main there at B. It seemed like they have a full stack push going on B long right now.
Yeah, and another lurk this time. Oh my god, what a
Ooh,
shot!
and a pick through. Yeah, nice pick through there. I'm getting traded from short there. Wow. They're making really effective pushes here, and they're just not seeming to cover their bases when it comes to defending.
Yeah, I think the big thing is, right, if they're gonna go aggressive, they probably should have gone for down B long realistically. Because it's right, for classics, you can have at least have a chance of taking on a couple of players there. You don't really lose too much on the side of minion lovers. They have a Vandal Guardian Bulldog, right? This is less of a
Yeah,
bonus and kind of a gun round outside of the Spectres, right? The Spectres can do damage,
yeah,
street, and art, but I mean, it looks like another mid hit going for the minion lovers. I
yeah.
love watching mid getting hit like this so
So
much.
do I. And I mean, defense right now have the gun advantage. There's already that trade-off there from Stella, which is their first pick, which is really great to see.
Yeah, and the backup too, because they're mocking the Noel here.
Oh, and Contact made Link. This is like looking like our best round so far.
Oh my.
Just one more. Ooh, and the trade goes on again, Link.
Oh, trying to run but trapped.
Like a 1v3, yeah. See, that really was a huge gun advantage there.
Oh my.
Yeah. Honestly, it's really crazy to see the amount of difference it makes having a full buy against a semi-eco there.
Yeah, I mean the good news is, right? I mean, you got a Vandal. Oh, my little pause incoming, but the good news is you got a couple guns off, right? So the money is still kind of low on On the defensive side, oh, okay,
Oh,
there's a disconnect. So yeah, there'll be a
there's a
tech pause.
Yeah, we got time to yap for a bit.
Yeah.
We got time to talk about it a bit.
Yeah. This is the important round. The damage is good, right, for the bonus for the side of Minion Lovers, but for the side of Team One Piece, the money is not that good. You want to start building the economy up. I think Noel might stick to that judge and probably drop a gun over, so this could still be a decent gun round. But the big thing is the goal for the Minion Lovers is to keep these guns alive, because also your money is not too hot either. I think last round Ashcon saved, I think, went with a ghost to go through a rifle for the bonus. Now look at the money, right, for Ashcon. It's only
Yeah,
150.
it's looking pretty even. Yeah.
Yeah. This will be a pivotal round for sure.
No, it really is, especially with that turnaround, because that push through mid, they're starting to catch on a bit, and that's when you really saw Stella lurking around Link there, because that really did predict their push. And I think that's really what gave them the advantage with taking that back there and stopping them pushing straight through onto the site, which is obviously really good to see, especially third round, how quickly they caught onto that strat.
Yeah, and also like if you need someone to get activated, it might be Lum for Minion Lovers, but it's also Stella for the side of the One Piece. I mean, Reina can be a good agent when they pop off, and if Stella can get set up for these things, I mean, we're gonna see the battle of the duelists for sure. And I like this double controller on either end too. Clove Viper versus Brim Clove. It's different looks, right? I mean, it's like a main smoke and then a secondary smoke. Um, I don't know how big of a fan we are of Clove on this map, because it just feels like their range might be too short in some aspects. But I also like, regenerative smokes, smoking while dead, right?
Yeah, no, definitely. And I'm being told that Stella is a bit of a one trick Reina, so we might have something like a little bit more potential there to see what they really pull off later rounds. But apparently that is their go-to agent throughout the rounds mainly. So
Yeah.
that luck there maybe was a little bit more predicted by them than we thought. But I 100% agree. I definitely would love to see how the clothes play out, especially here. And I'm genuinely was really quite shocked for when minions weren't going for a huge flash initiator, because Gecko's great, but I feel like he's one of the lesser played agents when it comes to wanting a really reliable flash on site.
Yeah, I mean, Gecko's like the premier agent in double initiator comps, just because of, right, throwing out like maybe like a Sova Dart into Gecko Flash, or even a Wingman into like a Boom Bot and things like that. Um, it'll be tough, especially if you lose this Flash, right? Because then it just becomes raw fights. I mean, sure, you have ways to get out, right? Like Ashcon has what's it called, the Ruse, and then you have things maybe like Lum's Cloudburst and things like that. So they have ways to get out, but if they lose that Flash, one of the most pivotal pieces on Susanna, it'll be if they lose it, right, it'll be really tough to kind of deal with when it comes to execing.
All right. Seems like they're going for an A push here. And a little bit from mid with just Clove left. Seems like they've made a pretty quick rotate round A though. Yep, first pick mid there.
Another as well. Sight's theirs.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah. Peas are just starting to get picked off a little bit now. 5v2.
yeah, the big thing here, I think, for the P's is just looking for econ damage. Unlucky
Yeah, picked
there.
off
I mean,
Link.
armor taken off. Okay, there's one.
It's just a 1v4. Two of them are low. This is winnable. It's unfortunate.
Yeah,
It's unfortunate. It just seems they're just getting information too late and not rotating quick enough off of each other. But I guess minions are really quick at getting that really aggressive, fast push on them. And I think that's just the issue that's delaying them the most here.
Yeah, I think the Minion comp is like a mix of kind of like they can play really slow in default, but they can also just go fast, right? I mean, if Ashcon gets a pick and has like the pick me up to go fast, to like literally just go in with the jet, or even follow up the Gecko Dizzy, they have a comp that is heavy pace change, like reliant somewhat. But on the other side, right, it's like they're kind of trying to find info and poker prod a lot. And we might see a little bit of poker prodding here. I look at Pedro and Lum.
Yeah, I'm looking at them.
Here.
Yeah, it's a little backup.
Really great if they swing a Link here and manage to get that. Looking like we're gonna have some contact. Oh. So now they know their Link. Now they just really have to make this quick rotation. seems like we're backing off.
Okay, good trade backs.
It is. Now it's still 4v4. Pretty even. They're all flanking on spawn. Rotating.
Okay, these are trades on opposite sides of the map, and this is an open B site. The good thing is, right, you still have smokes alive on the side of Minion Lovers, but on the side of One Piece,
Stella's
their
coming up
smokes are
behind.
down.
Coming up
Oh,
behind.
wait.
Right there. Oh no, they're walking straight past me. Oh my god! They just walked straight past each other. Did you see that?
Oh my god!
They just walked straight past each other, Link.
There's so much happening.
Oh my god!
There's a timing, there's a gecko coming
Yeah.
through. That's a chaotic round.
I don't know if you guys caught that on stream, but they just walked straight past each other. Pedro was in the corner behind Viper's wall, and Stella just walked right past him. And they didn't even kill each other. That was great. Wow.
Yeah. Hey, fourth round for the Mini Lovers, and also a good thing is, right? Mini Lovers have Bladestorm. They're one off the Viper's Pit. Ashcon can go in with the Not Dead Yet, and outside on the other side though.
Really good ults here.
Yeah, other side Noelle has a orbital strike ready.
Ooh. Oh, clothed ult already right there, as we said. And they're making that really aggressive push. They are playing a lot more defensive here. Stella really low backside, but obviously Reina. Picked off. 3v4 here. Oh no.
That's
just getting that really ridiculous pick again.
Noelle's in though.
He's trying to make that push back on the site. They're just getting separated.
Oh my god.
And picked off like that. 1v2. And Noel just back site here.
Nice try.
You know he's right there.
No.
I'm picked off 1v1. Classic.
Wait.
He's in the corner going out the wrong way. No. Such a close call.
It's just
Some of these gunfights are just insane.
It's actually a mud brawl on the A side. Oh my god.
It's chaotic.
The big thing is, right? Ashcon is like very, very trigger happy with this Not Dead Yet. I would know because I played against him in scrims. But the way they use this Not Dead Yet after dying, it's like they know to push the pace immediately because the goal is right for team One Piece. They see the Not Dead Yet get triggered, they're running away. But running away means you give up the site, and that's how they got that site for free, and that's a perfect round. No got 3, right? And that's an orbital strike.
But they are going
for
the push again. They are going for the push again, even though they got so pushed back.
And this is a stack towards mid too. I like looking at this a lot. Timing.
I mean, and there's obviously a KJ set up A now too, because they're ready for them to push A like this.
Oh my god. Wait, it's a Clove face off.
Here we are. Clove face off.
Oh, never mind.
Oh! Oh, really? That's a great pick from Matcha. That Clove is one of their stronger players you really want to pick off. Traded again and an ult on mid too. I feel like I'm missing. They're still lucking mid. Stella's mid. They know. No. Stella gets that trade off mid, as we said. A great Reina there. It's like we're using a lot of util mid here. It's a 4v1.
Seconds left.
4v1 dust settles. Money is still good. I mean, Susanna can maybe go for this. Maybe get like closer to an ult, right? There's a possibility, but not a lot of util to really go off of. And there's a KJ turret meeting the face of Susanna up here. Wait. Okay, well, it's a good trade out. I mean, only losing what, 2 players there. The money is still kind of awkward. Money's still kind of awkward. I mean, you still have an orbital strike available, 2 off potatoes, or sorry, Claire's lockdown, and Pedro is 1 off that off the Seekers. fresh round. I mean, this is good momentum shift for the side of Team One Piece, right? It's 2-5 now, and the pace change is already here, slowing it down. Ashcon on B side, maybe looking for a lurker since they have another smoker in the form of
Definitely.
this is a great hold from Claire, and they're out too fast. And Orbostar comes in.
Oh.
Wait, this is a
Oh, that
wonderful
contact's
retake.
really great. But
Yeah.
this is scary. Look at that.
Oh
No,
my
they don't. They nearly had it. Oh.
What I liked about this round is the for One Piece, their flood was insane. It was an Orbo strike. Claire held down the site. And after the Orbo strike, they just flooded in immediately and gave them no chance, or gave the Minion Lovers no chance to really not retake the site, but just even start a post plant. It left Ashcon on the island on the other side, trying to make noise, maybe force util as well. But when you have the likes of Jessica on the Viper, they can they can like recycle default smokes all the time.
Yeah. Looking like they're going for this link push through mid again. And Luvrs is locking up top mid B.
And this Viper will, I think, send signals as well that they might be leaning B here. No else.
I wonder if it's gonna get any contact here. We're running away. It's just playing really quiet. They're lurking mid. I think they're waiting for them to make first contact here, which is
right there.
Not a bad idea considering how aggressive they've been pushing up mid first.
Yeah, I like this. I like how positionally well the side of the One Piece are playing, right? They know they have an Anchor and Claire on the A side. They can lean heavy towards street and B side.
Yeah. And they know Stella's been lurking mid. Like, nearly every round this game, Stella's been making first contact off with Link and mid right there.
Yeah, it might be an end A here. Because, I mean, what do we have? Susano holding the judge in double doors. Lockdown comes through.
Looking like they're playing back site. That could be a really strong ult there to get them on site. Especially clearing Stella and Link right there before they push on. It's a very slow tactical play. And Lum's on site already.
Wait, Stella has a play here.
Oh, and Stella's already got that one, but traded.
Oh, what a shot by Minion.
Just getting on site so fast. And another trade off Pedro. 1v2. 1v1 here in mid on Ace.
There's the regen shield, 105 HP now for Matcha.
On a really great peak there. Oh, wow. That was a really, really interesting round to follow. They played so slow and then it was so quick how they pushed immediately onto site.
Yeah, and we're getting another check pause here. I'm not too sure what it is. Hopefully we'll get news on what it may be. But I mean that round was like it was a battle of the minds kind of. It was like we're gonna pressure mid on both ends, and then somewhere we're gonna hit something. We're gonna show presence maybe towards B side, but on the side of the One Piece they kind of held their ground a little bit, still lean towards mid. They had Claire hold Art, and I thought Stella might have just won the round for the side of the One Piece, but I mean, sites taken, plant was down. They got the trade out onto Stella, and it just became Mini Lovers in the 1v1 situation to close things out. I mean, the score may say otherwise, right? In the timeline, right? It may say otherwise for how the rounds have been going. This is a pretty close game. We're only what, 10 rounds in?
Yeah, and as you said, Minion's ult there really, really brought that round together. And I think without that they wouldn't have got that push, but it was so effective to getting him on the site. And especially because the other team they were a little bit clueless of where they were because they were playing so slow, there wasn't much contact. So that really was their effective way there, and that's just a really great way to utilize the ult there.
Yeah. But now in response, right, Claire has an ult of her own. The lockdown response for this round, maybe for the retake, maybe to even stall out. Pedro as well with the Seekers available, and not too many ults like the rest of the side of One Piece don't have many ults closed outside of the not dead yet for Matcha. Probably could get it this round, or if we see a pop off from Noelle or Stella, they could maybe get the ult pretty soon as well.
Yeah, and we could get a Gecko ult pretty soon from Minion Lovers if they manage to get their pick this round. That could also be interesting if we end up getting a KJ or a Sky ult this round as well. There's so many possibilities. I'm looking forward to see what we go on here. But this is looking like a very KJ heavy map from both of them. They're both playing really aggressive, which is really interesting because I feel like Pearl isn't a really great map for KJ.
Yeah, I think the big thing is they want like a harder info sentence. While Cypher can do it right with the cam and like info trips, I think getting maybe even chip damage or just like having more definitive info on KJ is good. And maybe also as well, right? We're looking positionally on the side of the attack. We have Sophia, Minion Lover, kind of in this mid lurk, ready maybe to hold out on someone pushing up mid and keeping the control there. And maybe we'll see Claire on the other side do that as well. And what you're saying about the getting the gecko getting the gecko might be right as well. Look, they're leaning 4 towards B main. And there's not really a surefire like response outside of maybe just giving up B here for the side of One Piece unless they want to try to hold and flood.
Looking like they're stacking A. It's looking like P's are stacking A, and it's just looking like a complete opposite here. Like this may be a free site for them if they don't get an early peek off of them.
Yeah,
Even them are gonna have to have a really fast rotate to catch them because this is how they've been doing it all game. Just aggressively running onto site and not letting them pick them off. And they're already on site here. And with 3 links. Oh, and 1 dead from Soul. Ah, I told you, and a molly from Link. That's really gonna stop them pushing through there. Especially now we know that Stella's there.
And an ult further up. Catches
Knew we might get that ult. And it catches out. Yeah. Just Stella left here. Defend the site.
And Stella's a shooter. Stella knows ball here. I mean, it's a 1v3. This could be winnable.
Nice. 1v2. Does she know there's one link? No. That ult was just insanely timed there. That was a really, really great play. And like I said before, that Gecko ult there, you know, you might not think it's going to be something that's going to be as effective, but just in that situation, that just single-handedly might have won them the round, knowing that Stella's an aimer like that.
Yeah, that might be my caster curse too, just because I said Stella could win this round and the Gecko just comes in for the detain. Unlucky.
It's your fault.
No! No! But hey, Stella has an Empress ready as well, and then on the side of Minion Lovers, it's a Blaze Storm and a Not Dead Yet. If you remember how last time they played this Clovold, they run in. If they die, they just take the site for free, almost like instantly.
We do have a KJ set up B. And a first contact on A's. This could be a fake bait here. There's already a wasted smoke there from Brim. They don't fully push onto A there, which they're not. It seems like they're committing to B here.
Yeah, the issue is Zano's solo, but the B site is free. So, I mean, that's the good news. The bad news is Zano...
Oh, Stella's picked off in spawn. That's one of their stronger players there. Lurking for that flank. And Pedro getting that pick though. It's a good trade. Still a 3v3.
No one got a molly kill.
It's like they're going up heaven.
Wait, Lum
gets that pick. And 2 on Link! A great play there from Lum.
Yeah.
The 1v3. Half the tap spike. A great kill there.
Snake bite down as well. No Utah on Noel.
Just getting off that last and final kill there. Which is really interesting. When I saw they don't play too much Viper. This is a newer agent for them. Especially on Pearl. So it's really interesting to see. I'm really interested to see these like newer agent combos going on because like a lot of these people don't play. Obviously they're new together and they're playing new agents. It's really interesting. And the great thing about having a tournament like this that isn't, you know, T1 Pro is you get those silly little moments where they trap each other in corners and it's just like the greatest thing to watch, especially entertaining.
Yeah, it's super entertaining. It's also super creative. And speaking of creative, look at this. Seekers out allows Stella to find so much info that they're already on mid.
Yeah, it's great. It's just so many things you just wouldn't see happen and it's just brilliant. And Stella's already locking up. But I think Lom's onto them. Yeah, but Stella wins it out. And the Empress, still looking mid. Oh, picked off. Everything's just trading off so fast.
Instant pop ult, but look how far Pedro's running. They're gonna take the A site though.
Oh, so many contacts, but not a kill off of here.
Everyone's on site.
Oh, and one traded from Soul there. It's 3v1 for sight. Are we gonna get an ult here from KJ? Oh, and a great blind there. Could be a really effective ult here if they manage to pull it off with just 30 seconds. I feel like this could be really tight.
But look though, with 30 seconds and the defense split up, this might be
And
tough. Oh wait, close
especially-
look down.
Yeah, especially that ult doesn't fully cover the back corner. Will they clear it? Just 12 seconds.
10 seconds left.
Oh my god!
Oh no, but they're sneaking up behind.
No!
No! That's such a close call. Oh.
I don't know how much time was on that clock, but oh my god, the turret saved! The turret
That's
actually
it.
just saved Sophia's life.
That might have been the most big brain KJ masterclass we've seen. This really is a KJ masterclass map at the moment. Some of these plays are crazy.
Yeah, not only the lockdown split them, like force a split up, and then you have right the I think it was Ashcon's clove smokes going down as well to further split up the defense further split the defense. I mean, standing behind the KJ turret like it's a body, like it's like a human shield. Everything in there was perfect. The only issue is right low time. Elbow was peeking out, but now we swap sides right 8-4. Still advantage for the side of Minion Lovers, and we're gonna see.
Looks like we're playing aggressive here. Looks like they're going for this heat crown A. And that's 3 of them there and a bit of contact.
And forces the flash. One more flash for Pedro.
I'm interested to see if they rotate off or if we're gonna. Oh, Lum's going for the aggressive push. Almost. So we know they have aims. This really could be great. Yeah, right there. And Soul gets the pick.
Yeah, and an orb too. I mean, hey, the faster
This
you
is
can
looking
farm
like
the spectacle.
Yeah, and they are rotating off. I thought that might be the case knowing that Lum's lurking there because, you know.
Oh my.
Stellar is just making this their playground on mid though. Every time, even even on defense, just they were there the whole time.
Yeah, but hey, it's a free B site. 4v3 flank might be incoming as well. The issue is this alarm bot could be wrapped around, but I think they're aware of it. Yeah, Pedro seems so aware of this flank incoming.
Like that's picked off.
Enemy remaining.
It's just a 3v1. Ah, I jinxed it. Maybe cast his guys as royal guy.
It might actually be super
Maybe
super
that's a
real.
real thing. Maybe we are just jinxing all their plays.
Yeah, I mean, it's another pistol now. It's 2-0 in the pistol rounds for it's 2-0 in the pistols overall right now so far for the favorite of the Minion Lovers. Pistol gods at the moment. Maybe second map it might be a different story, but outside of that, right? Up
Yeah.
5 against Team One Piece. I mean, the issue is right again. No die duelists. They're gonna be pretty default heavy, right? We saw that there. Was it
Yeah.
like a 3-1-1 until like leaning towards mid B split? And it's full classics and a frenzy for the side of One Piece, and on the other side, this time it's a Vandal half however for Ashcon, Marshals and Spectres across the board though.
Yeah. And see, Stella's at Link again. I told you, that's a little playground. They love having a little ground Link there.
Yeah, I mean close quarter guns too. I mean this might be working in their favor if they, toss the smokes down right and just flood something.
Definitely.
And you can see the pings. It's gonna be through art. It might just be an art crunch here.
Yeah, definitely. And you know that Clove is locking down bottom Link, but there are 4 of them mid here. This could be interesting if Clove commits to running around flank. It doesn't look like they are.
Oh,
So yeah, they know. They know.
it's a fast 3 for Jessica.
Remaining.
Claire gets
It's
one of them
really
stunning.
fast, yeah. And a great finish there for them. It's just, it's happening so fast. Like, you're trying to comprehend how they're playing. There's so many different concepts. Just like, but it seems like on defense here, they're really, really getting good at just being aggressive and putting that pressure on, making them second guess where they can push and if that's the right push. Because as we saw with Peas on the other side, when on defense they were very, very passive and very easily scared off, and it's completely vice versa with minions. They're just unsure whether to push and just lurking and then getting picked off slowly.
Yeah, and look at this pace change now for the side of One Piece. I mean, they're gonna go faster here, but they're walking into 3. The Molly comes through. Oh my.
And that Molly really did just pick him off. With heavy Gecko usage here. They might be stuck in this corner. And a swing. And a great pick there for Sol. And we're making an
Keep
aggressive
scoring.
pick here. Getting another one. That really could have been worth it, though, to be honest. Getting that trade on main.
Yeah, that is super worth it because it's the Gecko available for what is this, the 4th round incoming, and it's also a bonus win as well. It's 11-4.
Yeah.
I mean,
and this could be really exciting. So we've got a Gecko ult this round. And
Yeah.
especially for defense and how they're all staying together. They seem to be pushing as a pack. So a Gecko ult in this kind of situation could be really, really interesting to see.
Yeah, I think they might call it though to not use it this round just because they did know the money is a little bit tight for the side of One Piece, and they're kind of fighting for scraps right now, right? 3 sheriffs and 2 SMGs. They want to try to not bring it to 12 and try to fight for OT. They want to fight to win it out right now, right? They haven't won a single attacking round yet, but this might change here, especially forcing up this round.
Definitely.
Ooh, early util usage from Viper.
But they have been really aggressive pushing Link every time, so I do really understand that.
Yeah.
There's already some alarm bot triggering going on Link. Alarm trying to make contact but not quite pulling that off. Ow! What a kill!
my.
That sat in the corner. You know what they say about ratting KJs? What is happening?
Oh my god.
Stella getting bullied by the wingman at mid.
Yeah, and when the waves calm down, it's a 4v4 at the end of it. They might hit B. The Gecko is back online as well.
And so much happened, but with so little payout.
Yeah, they need to recover this gun, I think, if you're the side
They
of
really do.
if you decide the One Piece, or even Minion Luvrs too, right?
And they're still in mid. All that util, and they really didn't make that much space up on the map.
Yeah, look, this is a walk up. They want to get this Vandal, but look who's holding it.
You know who's on the left there.
Never mind.
That was a really good swing from them. But do they know the solid sitting back sight?
Yeah, I think Saul might just hold it out here and try to keep this space, because if there's no back sight presence, yeah, there it is, right? See, like One Piece are playing pretty far back.
And they're picked off immediately. That's definitely interesting. Oh, didn't quite spot the second molly on Spike and picked off really quickly. That was just a really interesting. That was so back and forth because the first half of that round, we really thought that we were going to see it from defense there. And he really had a really aggressive hold mid there on them, and pretty shocking to see them take the attack take off those players there, but it was great.
Yeah, pivotal round too. I mean, like, right? You're avoiding match point. Now they have full guns. I mean, the issue is
And
you have
Stella has an ult.
Yeah, Stella with an ult. Pedro and Matcha. The only issue is, right, half armors. These Phantoms can do damage, even though most of the team's rocking Vandals on Minion Luvrs.
Yeah, and we might have a Brim ult too if Nolka managed to get a pick off here.
Yeah, or maybe they could grab control for this orb.
Like
Ashcons.
they're ulting and playing quiet. Ashcon knows they're there. Picked off it long. Now quickly rotating. Lum's on flank. Stella's on site. Are they going to clear behind that box? They're sitting right there. Unfortunate. That's an unfortunate play there for Jez.
Yeah, but no orbital strike. You do have Claire's
Stella
Claire's swarms.
knows. Soul pushes around here. That's exactly where they're holding. Lum on Link. It's gonna be really interesting.
Yeah, and with Ashcon dead on this side of the site, they do have good retakes, so they can just keep refreshing.
Ooh. And they're right there.
Oh my god.
But does Stella know they're on the right? Does Stella know they're right there? Running away. That might have been a really good decision there. That seems to be a lot of those moments.
Yeah, there might just be no
Just
time
gonna
here.
hold this off. And that's the clutch there. That's the clutch we wanted.
Yeah, I mean, shout out to Stella, right? The thing is with Stella in the situation, right? Empress is popped, gets one has a way out, and especially with like the increased movement speed in the dismiss as well. So it's beautifully played by Stella as well, and then just the postment protocol from the side of One Piece is insane, right? They're gonna play their mollies, they're gonna play what they have, right? This round they have an orbital strike, and they have a Brim molly if Brim is still alive
Yep.
here. They have swarm grenades if the Killjoy is still alive here. But on the other side, there's not many ults you can really try to build up outside of maybe a lockdown and a Viper ult.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Noel and Pedro both have their ults. Yeah, dying from combination here. Depending on
Yeah,
how aggressively they can fight. It's like they're going B long again, but they know they're there.
Yeah, I like this too. They're gonna wait for this Viper ult to drop down and probably go for a hit or at least like for info.
Got some fast rotation. It looks like Echo's running around the flank too. I'm just wondering. Looking like Cloveness.
I've got your trail.
But
Found one.
they're so split.
There.
Yeah, it's a 2-1 site. This might be really tough.
Oh, and Ashcon gets that pick on Stella. That's a really, really good pick for them to get there.
Oh my. That's a big pick back as well though.
Yeah, that is a really, really good pick back.
Like I never left. Recalling my bot.
Wait, 40
It seems
seconds to
they've
be sprint
regrouped
to
really
A.
fast, making that rotation. I'm just curious whether they go through mid here.
Yeah, they're gonna let Ashcon die from the not dead yet timer, unfortunately. Rest in peace, 07's in the
Yeah.
chat. But look where they are already. The attack is still pretty
Ooh.
split.
I'm surprised that Lum popped the ult there, not knowing where they were fully, but it's looking like we might have a bit more content link. Let's go, and another one on main.
And then she was bombed down where Lum
1v1,
is.
yeah. This is looking like they just need to play time, but they might peek for the
10
kill.
seconds left.
They're running away. Do they know? Oh, do they know?
Oh.
No. Oh.
They
That
just
was
put
a
those
really
things-
great round.
Match point.
Yeah, that was a good round. Honestly, I like the fact that Ashcon popped the ult this time just to take more space because I mean, again,
Yeah.
right? What I reiterated, right? The protocol for most people fighting and not dead yet is just to run away and let the Clovel like expire.
Yeah.
But that gives more info for Ashcon, right? Ashcon can just call like, hey, they're gonna run away back to A. Just like lean heavy A right now, or like rotate to A immediately. And right,
Definitely.
Lum was ready, but now it's 6 chances, right? 6 chances not only for Team One Piece to try to bring it back and climb and maybe clinch OT, but also 6 chances for Mini Lovers to close things out.
Yeah, definitely. And it's looking like when Stella managed to get picks off, that's when it really does start to fall apart there. Because they really, they really are getting their frags this game. Let's look at Pedro's already picked off her there.
And a gamble push on the B site does not go the way of oh, sorry,
No,
everything's falling off my desk.
It's okay.
Doesn't go the way
At
of
least
Mini
the spike's
Lovers.
down. At least they've gotten the spike down because we've had a couple rounds where they've run out of time.
Yeah,
They are
and they
aggressively holding this here.
have wonderful postman too.
They know they're in that corner. And they do, that's right. They did not know that Noah's in that corner. 4v2 here. No, Stella's there. Looking like attack might. Looking like they really might have this round.
Yeah, it's gonna be 6 chances down to 5 now. I mean, also that's a spike. Actually, this
Keys
might be
take it.
huge.
It really might. It really
Yeah.
might be a good turnaround for them because it feels like now they're starting to play into themselves a bit more. The first few rounds felt a little bit rocky, and now it feels like they're starting to follow in a little bit more, know what they're pushing.
Yeah, One
Which
Piece is
definitely
playing
better
their
to see.
One Piece is playing their game now. I mean, it like the patience there was immediate, right? Usually they defaulted for like the first half of this second half, but now it's a lot faster. They're just picking up the pace a lot more, trying to find weak sides. And the adjustment now for the side of the Mini Lovers, it's a heavy mid presence now. It's like what One Piece did to Mini Lovers when they were on their initial sides.
Yeah. And they're really heavily stacking Link there while they're main. This could be a really good trade-off here. And I think they know their main in the smoke there.
Yeah, oh, and they're...
And the Cloval again could be really good for some info. But now they have that info that they're linked there. All they have
Lum
to do
two
is
in a
hold this, and Lum
lockdown.
gets 2.
Here.
Oh, the Molly stuck on the Noel. Oh, stays alive.
And Lum's pushing on the site here.
5v3 with bomb down.
Looks like they're gonna push Noel here. It's a great pick. And now on the spike. And it's a great finish off there. That's a great finish from Jess. That's honestly a great play from both of them.
Hello. Welcome back to the Ohgawd Invitationals. We're on day 2, and this is our first match of the day. We just finished up map 1, which is a solid 13-7. If you don't know, I am Lenyar or Raynell, and I am with my fellow co-caster Rue. How are you doing after map 1?
Doing good. That was a really great game, honestly. There was a lot of plays there. I'm really excited to get on to the next map and see how we're playing. What do you think of the next map?
Oh my god, I understand why people don't like Abyss, but I think Abyss is such a creative map to watch. Map 1, again, there was some very map 1 we saw, right, pretty creative comps, right? It was double sphere smokes in a sense, right? The Brim Clove versus a Clove Viper. And at the end of it all, right, the Clove Viper came out on top at the end of it. Both teams seem really good. Unfortunately, right, it came down to like losing the pistols and to losing the bonus for the side of One Piece when it came to the side switch. But, you know, normally, right, I think most teams will try to mental reset, treat this as a fresh, 0-0 start heading into the second map, whether win or lose, right? Because, there's a third map in the case, right? If One Piece does win out this map. And maybe we'll see a couple more creative comps, especially, as you said before, right? In these not upper echelons of tier 1, in these more community based or even some tier 2 or tier 3 tournaments, people get really creative with their comps.
Definitely, and I'm curious about one of the main things. I think everybody in chat's wondering, how many people do we think are gonna fall off this map? How many
Yeah,
are we gonna get? Any? Are there gonna be any plays? Are we gonna have any G2 plays where they're all jumping off the map on eco? Like, I'm curious to see if we're gonna have any suspicious behavior going on and what we're gonna see, especially with Abyss. It's a very entertaining map to watch.
Unfortunately, I don't think we'll see that too much as of course, I think every team in this scenario wants to win out these rounds and try their best. I mean, maybe we'll see a jet dash off the map recently. I've done it before where I tried to swing something and I just walk off the bridge and on one of the sites. Maybe we'll see a neon slide or a TP that goes off the map even if they go Yoru or something. But hey, hopefully if both teams are ready, we can check these.
Oh, I've been told that's banned. I've been told they're not allowed to jump off the map. They've been told they're not allowed to jump off the map for eco, which I find that really funny in a Valorant tournament, that's something you have to say as a rule. No, you cannot jump off the map and die.
Yeah, even then, the idea is smart, right? With just jumping off the map after losing the pistol. But I feel like most teams need to make the adjustment, right? Of you can still win out that round, right? So if you stack a site and they don't go to your site, sure, I think that's a valid reason to jump off the map. But I feel like no matter what, in this tournament, I think the goal is to try to just win and give, and see if things happen, right? In the last Ohgawdevents, there were so many thrifty rounds, even without forcing up, even without even forcing up guns. That's still a possibility here, especially in these in this level of tourney.
Definitely. Do we want to hop into agent select?
Yeah, I think we're already in.
Yeah. Yeah. It's looking like we got some agent selections going on. What do we think so far?
Lum is flipping over between a couple agents, and I'm gonna say right now, ISO on this map is pretty fun paired with another duelist. Unfortunately, maybe we'll just see the jet unless we see someone else on a jet or ISO. Maybe Ashron is just back on the smokes.
Really strong though. That is something we do know from watching the last map and knowing them as a player and knowing their tracker. We do know they have a really
alert! Stella's not on Arena. It's the Neon pick on Abyss. Listen,
what
are your thoughts on Neon? Because I played Neon yesterday, and one of my favorite words I heard was "fun agent" after a round on a Neon pop off. What are your thoughts on Neon in the current state?
You know what? I think people should have fun with her because I don't think it's gonna last long. But
Yeah.
I think currently the state of Neon is definitely Riot's definitely trying to have a laugh and make some more entertaining content, to say the least.
I think Neon makes just the game a lot more entertaining, but with the current changes, right? Because we're playing on the current patch, we're playing with these Omen changes, we're playing with the Phoenix changes, we're playing with even the Cypher changes, right? The trip doesn't show up after like half a second, but you'll know it's triggered or like set off. I'm a big fan of both these comps. The only thing I'm not a huge fan of is Solo Harbor. While Solo Harbor, it feels kind of like a ranked comp in a sense, but what I do like is you can kind of refresh this wall, and if you have a good exec, fighting through a harbor wall is so tough,
I
especially.
have seen this, especially on Abyss. I've actually been seeing a lot more harbor on Abyss, and I don't know if it's because there's a lot less room on the sites. I feel like Abyss is one of those sites where on both of them there's not a ton of space to push onto the site. So if you have a really, really strong defense, it's definitely a great map. So seeing
Yeah.
that harbor pick is definitely really, really interesting. And paired with a Sober and Gecko could be really, really great for getting some picks through walls and through getting it getting picked through smokes and through some util.
Yeah, and before we even keep going, right? Shout out to Smolchy for the observing for map 1 and to map 2 as well.
Definitely.
It's default heavy. Look where Ashcon is on the harbor, right? Only a Kobe Bibble and Pedro and Ashcon.
Already a pick from Pedro there. Really quick pick on the harbor. Maybe not as hopeful for that pick as we thought.
Yeah, but Ashcon has the pings for the info, right? They know about the mid presence, they know about the A presence. But the team is slowly creeping up B on the side of the One Piece.
It's like that really slow push around the B. A lot of them are on A right now.
And there's the exec. Oh wait, a little of the shock dart, second one. Okay, on bomb, perfect. Good. I think that's chip damage too.
Oh.
Yeah, wait. Oh wait, there's a DC. Oh no, we'll have to keep going. It's okay. All right, here we go. Sophia opener onto Claire. 3v. It's a 3v. It's actually a 4v3.
It is. Fortunately, we have that DC. Fortunate. Oh, and a great pick there from Jess.
Yeah,
There's
if Jess can get
one
damage here, that's pretty
more.
good.
I mean, they know where they are. 2. Depends if someone mixes. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, and that'll be a pistol round towards the side of One Piece. If you want to keep track for any people who enjoy looking at the small stats, it is currently 2-1 for the pistols in favor of Minion Luvrs so far, right? Pearl, it was a 2-0 in the pistol. Now it's a 1-0 in this map. It's a better start in terms of, winning the pistol round. Now it's just a matter of how do you build onto that, right?
I'm talking about stats. This tournament is on Wikipedia, so if any of you guys want to catch up with what you've missed or the updates of results for the tournament, that's definitely something you can look up. I'm not sure what the command is to try, but I'm sure that'll help me. There we go. Kate with the Wikipedia there.
Yeah, and you can see things like country representation, right? You can see where people are representing. You can even see who all the on-air talent is as well, even from TOs to casters to observers. And you can even see the beautiful team logos that were provided to us as well.
Oh, I do really favor the Minion. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
I love that logo. It's great.
Okay, I heard through the grapevine, the logos might not be there. It's okay. The logos are still really pretty. It's still on the stream. It's still on the main broadcast. I think that's the important part. Right? These logos are so pretty. And I think Lum's reconnected as well. And back to the game. Hopefully, once everyone's ready, I want to talk about the buy on the side of One Piece. It's 2 Bulldogs and a Guardian, and some half armors regen shields, sure. But realistically, I feel like only the people with Spectres can die here. Just because if you're going into rifles here, you're going with the goal of winning the bonus round. Because if you lose out on these rifles or you lose too many people, these rifles are costly, right? Look at Masha. 0 creds, 50 credits for people who bought Bulldogs and even Spectre full armor. What was it? I think Sophia's opting for a Sheriff as well. So I mean, these half shields, if Sophia is hitting the shots right, head taps might be incoming, and that might be 3 people down. Okay, and we are getting back into it. 3 seconds left
Yeah,
before
we
we
are.
start.
Let's
That's
go.
perfect. Also, remember, Preds are up as well if you want to spread your channel points in the Twitch chat. I think they might be closed already, but future games, they're there. I also just realized Noel's opting for the Cypher this time around. I guess because of the Brim range, and I
Yeah.
think Maj is more comfortable on the Omen maybe, or they just prefer the Omen. But Noel is going to be much more active on these lurks.
And Cypher is their underdog pick. They have a
Yeah.
lot less time on Cypher than they do their other agents. This is definitely interesting to see how they adapt here, especially on Abyss. But I feel like Cypher can be a really powerful pick on Abyss, especially with the entryways and flank holding.
Spike planted.
Yeah, and disrespecting the harbor wall, by the way, gave a free sight for One Piece. Smokes
They're
go
already
down as
using
well.
cages.
Yeah,
Some cam
and came up
placement.
too.
They are making that aggressive push for retake here. But Claire trading off Minion and Lum getting that pick on Stella. It's a 4v4 here. Just a lot of trades going on, and still Noel just holding back sight. Ashcon on the defuse, looking like he's gonna stick.
Oh,
Manages to get the pick on the spike, and another one for Noel. Last minute and a 3k winning on the attack side. Great clutch
And
there for Noel.
that's huge. Okay, it's okay
And
to
it's
dice
huge.
here, but remember what I said from earlier, right? These 3 people need to survive to pick up these guns. 3
Yeah.
people had died. They only have a guardian and bulldog heading into this. This bonus is kind of weak, right? Maybe Claire's a sheriff and one off the Gecko. So there's still a light at the end of this tunnel, or maybe there's still a ladder in this abyss. The Gecko is coming up soon. They can maybe get the orb for Claire, maybe on either the A side or the B side, right? But the important part is this bonus is gonna be pretty tough if One Piece's goal was to win it
Oh, and
pretty
a
flawlessly.
really early recon there. Really early recon there.
And early pick as well. The issue with the harbor wall is if you disrespect it, it's kind of tough to fight through it.
Down B.
Oh, and a really... Oh, Noel gets picked off really quickly, but it seems like they almost knew as well that they were going to get swung there, but it just immediately got pushed around there.
Yeah, I'm not even sure how Lum got into that position, if I'm being honest. But hey,
Yeah.
2 kills is 2 kills. It's a 3-on-3.
Definitely.
When recover the Vandal. Wait, this is actually a huge round. Stella, though, is one shot no matter what.
Yeah. Just seems to be lurking around on Cypher. I feel like that's the biggest perk of playing Cypher is you just can lurk. You just can be annoying in those corners and catch people off guard.
Yeah.
And with the cam out, really beneficial. Seems that One Piece is still lurking around to get that push on B, but they've got a really aggressive hold of it. Minion
One Piece
Luvrs
is looking for an
holding them in.
overextender.
Yeah, with just 30 seconds left, they've got to make a push soon.
Ooh, drone for drone is huge here. Not even body blocking the drone. Found where Sophia is. The issue is it's a 2-on-2 on the site until...
Player standing.
Okay, never mind. Not until Ashcon. League of their own.
Yeah. Oh, and unlucky, but Ashcon. Yeah, as you said, League of their own.
Speaking of League, look at those arcane skins. No, those Fist, at Vandal. Hey, extra start arcade in
Great.
chat, by the way. If you want to win the bundle itself, I think you get a galleon for helping out with that giveaway.
Yeah.
Okay, third round
We have
now.
a full buy here. We do have a full buy here.
Yeah.
Coming-
Full buy on
coming
either
for
end.
Peas. We have a full buy on Peas and a couple guardian. Wow, a guardian on Minion Luvrs and a judge
Yeah, a guardian
as well.
and a judge.
Guardian and a judge.
The good news is
Potential
Claire has
Gecko.
a Thrash as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Pedro making a shot mid, but Fulham knows he's there. Still lurking around B. Harbor know that Claire's right here. That wall's gonna go down and they're gonna know as well.
Yeah, I think has an idea. Claire might have an idea of Ashcon. They might try to punish this potentially if they're really confident about this. This is your only
Claire
smoke
knows?
player too.
I don't know if Claire knows that.
Yeah, holding the right.
Mum's obviously making top. Seem to be really strong on making these B pushes.
Yeah, the issue is if Ashcon does any util, they're immediately known and they're gonna
I
get
don't think
punished.
they know. There's four of them. I don't think they know that.
Yeah, the One Piece might be in a world of hurt here.
This might.
They
this
didn't
could
clear
be-
it.
Oh my god! Wait, they don't know. There's already one. That's already Pedro. And no. Wait,
Oh my!
wait, and Claire.
Round B.
None of them knew. Wait, wait. Ashcon might have just single-handedly won that round just by sitting in that corner.
Oh my god! You get the thrash out too. Like so much utility. There's a timer coming in as well.
Wait.
Oh my god. Okay, well, timeout comes in.
Timeout comes in. That really was just a definition of, you know, what happens when you just don't sit. And you know, check that angle.
Yeah, I think there's awareness there of that being a possibility. But when that wall is perfect for Ashcon to walk, but Ashcon's confidence is insane, by the way. Shout out to Ashcon for that, right? Sitting in that corner,
Yeah.
not using a single piece of util, no cove, no nothing, just waited for
No.
something to happen, and then it happened, right? I mean, beautiful on Ashcon. There's a reckoning available as well. Lum's 2 away from the Blaze Storm, and as well as Jessica 2 off that neural theft, halfway towards Hunter's Fury for Sophia, but on the other end, right? Pedro 2 off that Hunter's Fury. Noelle has
Aaron
neural
Knowles
theft
got
available.
that cipher, which is really beneficial. Especially if you don't want to get picked off like that again.
Yeah, I
It's
think
that-
also a goal for
Yeah.
Stella is if they can set up Stella for 2 kills here, there's a nasty ult called the overdrive, right? And I mean, moving Neon who can slide wherever they want to can actually be
Let's
pivotal.
hope not off the map, though.
Yeah, hopefully.
That's the thing with Abyss. You never know.
Yeah, and I like to call this a Shiko buy. It's 4 shares for the side of
Ooh.
One Piece, and they're,
Ashcon's already making this mid.
wait, yeah,
I don't know if no knows.
I think
Ashcon's doing a great job at just sitting in corners and just being unknown. And that really is just the strat.
it's unrivaled confidence.
It honestly is. I want some of this confidence for myself.
Yeah,
I
Noah's
think
already
they're just
nervous.
staying there. They seem to already have a rotation to A from the P's. Already backing off his site there. Quietly going around A, which is a strat that Minion were actually using last game. Already.
Yeah, and oh my god, Ashcon's info provides the fact that they can just leave heavy A. Oh my.
And Stella's pulled out the overdrive, as you said. It's gonna be really exciting.
Yeah, but Reckoning Encounter is in an awkward spot, forces the enemies forward, really.
Claire's stunned, and they know where they are.
Oh, what a
And
shot.
Ashcon getting that pick. But Claire taking them out with the Sheriff. And a 2v1 here. And Stella has the overdrive.
Oh.
But picked off by Lum. There was so much happening.
Yeah, I mean, the good news is, right, you get rid of, if you're on the side of it's on One Piece, you got rid of the Reckoning, right, which is a pretty pivotal retake ult, which I didn't expect them to really use this round just because, right, it's Sheriff by, I mean, I guess the overdrive did come in from Stella, so I guess that's a reason to counter ult, right, and try to force
Definitely.
a awkward scenario. The shots from Ashcon are insane right now. Lum's Blaze Storm is available. You have Jess's Neural Theft online as well, and now you're halfway towards Susanna's, or Sal's Thrash.
Yeah.
Pedro can maybe get an orb here or even a kill or a
Yeah,
plant
we
just
could
for the Hunter's Fury.
potentially be seeing a really chaotic round here, especially when it comes to ult, because well, we've got a Blade Storm and potential Cypher ult coming from Minion Lovers here, and a potential Sova and Cypher ult as well.
Yeah, we can see a muddy round coming in soon. They already have control of the orb too, so Pedro could get this. Oh, what is happening here with the kill?
Do they know we're watching this?
Cage triggered.
Okay, but I like
Jess is
this.
on cam, so they know they're on site.
Okay, look at
Noel's
Stella already.
picked off here. And Stella's behind. Picks off Jess blinded. 3v4 situation. And Ashcon is ratting on flank again. Pedro picked off there. Now they know. I don't know if Claire's gonna make the swing, but Ashcon, I think, knows.
All the timing.
Oh, great timing! They really needed to pick off Ash there because they've been really the one getting the picks. Lom's on Spike after getting 2 picks. Just one more left. Claire just has to get this last clutch. And Claire clutches the last 2 players. Really, really great play there from Claire. Especially with Lom being that aggressive on site. That was just a really, really tactical play.
And I will say, Thrash is available now for Claire, right? I mean, as you said, these rounds are gonna get pretty chaotic. Ashcon again on the flank. Am I watching Ashcon, or is this like Leviathan Calm, right? Ashcom maybe 2 off the harbor ult, 2 off the harbor ult, and then 2 off not only Sophia's Hunter's Fury, but also Sal's Thrash. There's a lot of ults being built up for these rounds.
We still have no Blade Storm as well. So if Lom decides to be a little bit aggressive, which they already are, this could be a really, really detrimental round. Taking that push round A again. Null set up here a couple times and had that really, really fast info. And what I can definitely say that P's are really, really good at is making that really quick rotation.
Yeah, and I think P's also, or Null pinged out the flank earlier on B side, assuming so. Let's look where Ashcon is. Same position as last time. Yeah, they do end up B, but it might be an A hit here with the Thrash, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, monster on the loose.
Oh, jumped over the trip, Stella.
Wow, Stella's just really making this a masterclass.
And the stun.
From Neil.
No, my god!
No way!
You know what they say about stuns? It's cosmetic, and now it's a 3v2 for the defense.
Honestly.
Oh. I mean, hey, wonderful retake, but oh my god, I thought that was Stella's kill for sure.
Wow, that would have been a Neon masterclass if they managed to get that kill there, but that's just unfortunate. But hey, it happens to the best of us, I guess.
Yeah, and I mean, the 1Ps leave clear with Deja Vu and a 1v3 this time around in the same spot. The 4K happened the round prior. But now, look, again, these ults are insane.
Yeah.
There's a Reckoning, there's a Thrash. You have a Hunter's Fury, a Neural Theft. I mean, from the Shadows and the Blaze Storm, as well. And honestly, wait, Sophia could also maybe try to grab a kill or get positioned for an orb here just to get a Hunter's Fury of their own as well.
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be hard to keep up with. Stella's already running around mid.
Yeah, look at the guns too for the side of One Piece. It's a Bulldog and then like a couple.
Sophia knows Stella's mid though.
They found my wire.
Yeah.
Cage trigger.
Yeah, Joan will figure things out.
Yeah, Jess knows that they're going to A. Stella's still being pretty pushy on mid.
With Cam down, look where Noelle is. Walked up already into backside.
Yeah, really. And that pick as well, that early pick on Jess there. Now, that's their moment to be on site, but it doesn't seem like they're on site. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, and also Saul threw the Dizzy out pretty early. There's no one there to kind of follow up on it. So now there's no more flash. There's no more flash outside of maybe maybe just a Reckoning and a Thrash available as well.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a tough retake outside of if they want to expend these ults. I think maybe just the Thrash at most, but maybe the Reckoning will be here first.
Yeah, and nobody on flank as well is a really big relief to them.
Oh, and they escape from Stella.
Really close call. So getting that final pick up a null there. To a 3v3.
Oh, the Reckoning forces
Just been
things.
trading. And they know where they all are, but it seems like...
Wait, the Hunter's Fury!
Oh.
Wait, okay. No, the smallest thing went wrong. The Hunter's Fury missed the Wingman defuse. They initially, I think whoever was on bomb first halved it, right?
Wow.
And then the Wingman running on to finish the half.
Wingman is a skinny legend.
Like, actually.
Yeah, nobody's getting Wingman.
Yeah, but that's tech though.
Boy.
That's tech though. The little bro, I mean, get the half. Little bro can finish it off. Boom. Gecko not only gets an orb there to finish it off, but also now, right? if they need to re-stick after Wingman gets taken down, I
They're
don't want this to
really
happen
split
again.
up here.
Still, I think it's more aware of this.
Yeah,
And that wall
One Piece
goes
are
down
really
soon.
split here. I'm surprised they decided to go this route. Stella doesn't want to get in that situation again.
Yeah, Stella's getting deja vu. The
Ash
same
is
wall.
ready though. Oh,
Oh,
that's a really good duel for Ash to win there. Stella is one of their stronger players.
yeah, kill and orb as well. Already building another reckoning. This is a good cage.
Yeah.
Spike planted.
No.
Look where Jess
she's got
is,
a
though.
clear. Oh, we see Jess is playing in the same place most rounds. She's getting really easy to clear them now, and I think the main way for her to really hold that site now is she's got to play somewhere else.
Yeah, especially like in and around the cages too. They know that's a habit
Another
now.
Hunter's Fury. And they're on the defense, but I don't know if they heard it. Oh,
It's the overwhelm, the flash and wall as well.
it is. That's the thing with when all these ults get popped and there's too much. It's just impossible to run around and get them off the spike, especially. But we still have Lum holding onto that ult for a good 4 rounds now.
Yeah, Claire and Stella one off their ults of their own. On the other side though, Jess is one off the neural theft as well. I want to point out as well, the Minion Luvrs lost the pistol, so this is a pretty dominant showing for the One Piece so far, especially
Yeah.
after losing pistol and then the following round. I mean, I think Ashcon that first play gave so much momentum, and look at this same thing on the other side of the box.
This is Ash's favorite angle.
Yeah.
Here's
Oh, but this time,
pushed through this time. I wonder if they're gonna realize if they're right. Oh, Claire was ready for it.
yeah, just
That's
up
a
against the
really-
wall.
That's a really detrimental pick for for the minion lovers there. That's a really
Yeah.
detrimental pick because
Another
that's
one
who's
too
been
with the
lurking.
cipher.
Yeah,
Enemy down.
Oh, and Pedro.
Pedro gets that pick with Soul up mid. They're just getting these ones, really helping them. Still
Yeah, this-
5v2.
Yeah, it's all individuals right there, right? It was one on. I mean, except
Yeah.
for the kill onto Jess, I think that was like a 2-on-1, maybe 3-on-1 swing. But those two
Mm.
fights on B and mid were just 1-on-1s, and look how staggered now the side of the Mini
Yeah.
Lovers are, right?
And Lum's on
They're
B.
they're separated.
I think they know they're rotating. Yeah. And they're making this really aggressive push on the site. We've got an overdrive from Stella, but I don't really know if it's worth it here.
Yeah, I'm not too fond of it either, just because maybe a more pivotal round could be used for this, because it's a 5-on-2.
Yeah, this is just, I'm not entirely sure this is a beneficial ult here. And they...
Well,
I
speaking
mean-
of that,
Don't clip that, guys. The timing might have been the best ever.
I mean, it's good space taking, so they know how far
It
how far
is,
back
it
One
is.
Piece could play.
It's definitely good for info. Want to doubt Lom here. Definitely see them make great plays, but I don't know if this is one they can pull off. Not quite. They're still gonna pick white blinded. That just
Yeah,
was
it's
a
a-
really well played round there. Really well played.
Yeah, it's
round
well
there,
played.
please.
It's well played, but also the Mini Lovers need to be wary about taking these ones, right? Sure, you're down players, and the goal is if you're down players, maybe look for space, but we need to do it a lot more together, or just hold the ground and try to find these timings, or just listen for the info so you can stack a lot heavier.
I agree.
Ashcon falling first is the worst part, just because that's your only smokes outside of like maybe those cloudbursts or those cages, but those cages are preset already. You know, the cloudburst can be used mostly for the jet selfishly, because most of the time jets will use that as their escape card if they don't have a dash or an updraft.
Yeah. Just really interested to see how they play this off. Fight going down mid this.
So
Wow. Oh, and still not getting the pits main, but they do have the information.
yeah, it's honestly
the
Jess.
info.
It's good for Jess to get the kill onto Noelle too, because the only other player now on that end is Stella, who's 12 HP. So in reality, this feels like a 4v3, health wise. I mean, it's
Stella's
still a
really-
4v4 nonetheless.
Yeah, definitely. Really looking like not as strong of a map for Neon and Stella. We saw them really come through last game, but it just isn't looking as detrimental on their pushes and effective. Yeah,
Oh,
as you said there, just immediately picked off just with that spray through the smoke being low HP.
but I like this from Ashcon. Okay, never mind. Wait, the cove
What a
goes down.
great pick there. Two.
This is a huge for Lum.
Pedro knows that Lum's on flank.
Last player standing.
Oh, but this is a huge blind as well.
And the attack picked him off and win. This is just, it's so back and forth. It's 6 and 5. It's getting so close every game. It's just coming to those few little things. Like, I think there, I know we said that, you know, Clyde's play wasn't as effective, but getting Stella that low really, really did mean the world to that round.
Oh, I mean, for sure. And I mean, the good news is, right, Claire still has a Thrash available. I mean, you could get Noelle an Orb 2 or a plant for the Neural Theft as well, or maybe Noelle can go find a Lurk. This is a different look for the side Mini Lovers right now. Look, it's 3-1-1, and they're leaning the harbor towards B to default this wall, which I like this defaulting just because it forces positions. Okay,
Yeah.
Lum instant opener onto Matcha in mid.
And Lum,
That's actually that smokes down too.
Lum has their Blade Snore now.
Yeah, and in return, it's a change.
Oh, but Stella has immediately picked them off. Look at those trades. Ash picks off Stella, Pedro picks off Ash.
This is
So
a big
lucky
fight.
up top. I don't think they know. No. Pedro doesn't know.
Now it can be Thrash for
3v2.
Thrash.
Yeah. They don't, they're rotating. They don't know that they're pushing up B main.
It's because the wingman, they thought the wingman cleared it. But this ult will signal.
And they're already on site. This is looking like they're gonna get plant down. Does. But I think they know. 3v2.
Spike planted.
I think it's a Miss Molly from Solo as well.
Soul
But
had
the
their
Thrash
ult
is
here.
no.
There's a Thrash here.
But on the
There's
other
on
side,
flank.
Claire has a Dizzy and a Mosh, so the postman will be really good,
Mm.
especially with the Thrash as available.
Especially
Noelle's
that
goal
they're
here.
on main.
Yeah, Noelle's goal here is just to stall time. Stall time, maybe get some kills. The kills are gonna be fun part. There it is.
Oh, great. There it is. You're absolutely right.
Thrash for Thrash.
Still a 2v2. Claire's still got a great positioning here. And they just got a stall.
One enemy.
And the Molly's
Oh.
down. It's looking like that's a great play from Claire. That was honestly, them being on site was great, but Claire holding that and having that pressure on main with the Molly and the util to get them off spike really just won them that round.
Yeah, I think this timeout worked wonders for the side of the One Piece when they called timeout earlier. It's 6-6 now, right? From winning the pistol to being down pretty far to climbing back up, this is a wonderful map to watch. The first few rounds, I think, are off the back of mostly like Ashcon with these flanks, Lum especially as well. But it led to like small individualistic plays on the side of the Mini Lovers on defense that kind of allowed One Piece to come back. So it'll be a matter of just how far does the team play go now that we've saw sides. Early
Making
flash
this-
out.
Blow push up A, but I think they know. Stella's already rotating.
Revealing area.
Claire still holding B, but I think they know they're pushing around. Yeah, that
Yeah.
rotate. They're already rotating spike there, but still pretty much faking it.
Yeah, and also the defense I think spotted 2 or 3 with the Sova dart. So now they're leaning heavy towards this A site. But already, as you said, right, the Mini Lovers, they're already pivoting. Like they pivoted as soon as the pressure came in.
They're pretty much faking this site too. It's just Claire on B.
There they are.
This is
Yeah, and I think
looking
that
like a-
dart sent signals too.
As long as they clear this corner, which flashed. There we go, and So immediately picks her off. That's a free site for them. They just, as you said, they immediately pivoted. Lum picks up Stella. Look, 5v3.
Last player standing.
Knowles out too. Just Pedro
Enemy ahead.
left up spawn. The recon.
Found them.
Lum takes the pick. This really, really, really is Minion Lovers.
This place is nice.
best side. They really do come through on attack, and we saw that on Pearl too. Lum really does get more aggressive when it comes to attack, and I guess that comes to being a duelist.
Yep.
And
And
being a jet main.
yeah, 17 and 7. I mean, absolutely farming on the jet so far. And if you want to keep a score track on the pistols for people who are very like analysis heavy or just want information, right? It is currently 1-1 in this map. It's 3-1 overall in favor of Minion Lovers. And the buy now for the side of Minion Lovers is super interesting. This is an FPX style of buy, right? Except, you know, I'd probably prefer the Spectres to go into rifles. You have a Sheriff and a Ghost, along with 2 Spectres and a Bulldog.
Seems like they're going Apes again. And they're already making this fast rotate, it looks like. Stella's already running around spawn. No, maybe they haven't noticed.
And also, I want to point out earlier, the shocks were just used on the side of the attack, and Noel, rightfully so. This separates you from a good cipher to a great cipher is recalling the trips before the shocks come in. So now there's no shocks for the trips. They have to shoot it out. And I think they did for that left side trip. The right side trip is still there, and they're gonna walk out contact onto the site.
And Petra's looking like they're ready to recon. And Noel gets that pick, and then they're getting traded out.
The trades are good here, but it's only one more person can die here instead of Ashcon with the Sheriff, right? I mean, because you need to
Yeah.
get these guns recovered and stayed in for the bonus round, especially
Yeah,
with
it's a 4v4. There's a lot of util still to use. Ashton gets that pick on Claire. Round spawn. Are they gonna clear this right here? No!
Oh my!
Ashton gets the luckiest pick there. Just a 4v1. Ashton gets the final kill there on server.
That's huge. 'Cause-
Pedra's out for the count.
yeah, it's huge because now Lum can pick up a rifle. Ashcon can maybe go a rifle if they really wanted to. And the thing is, right? Ashcon has been farming this Reckoning. I swear, I feel like I've seen like 3 or 4 in the first half, and now the second half. Look, 6 out of 7 for that Harbor World and Oswell. So one off that Thrash.
Yeah. Seriously interested to see, but as I said, it's really come through. This is their strongest side on attack. This is the stronger, more aggressive side. Minion Lovers really do come through in attack, so I'd love to see how many rounds Peace can manage to get in on them. Or if I end up cursing them.
We got to detain.
They're already on site so fast, but they are stacked up and like, oh! And that's a really good pick to get Lum picked off so early in the round and with Spike down. We might just see it start to fall apart, which is, it slightly is. 4v3, 2v3. Stella's really, really low here.
Last player standing.
Just Ash, but we've seen great plays from Ash before, and as I said, Stella's low. It's a great pick.
One enemy remaining.
Oh,
Such a close call. Such
that's a
close
beautiful
call.
double swing too.
That was a great time swing there.
Yeah, I think if the Reckoning popped in time, right, those
Yeah.
stuns, I feel like it would have been a lot closer because Ashcon in this map especially has been fragging out 21 and 9. The good news is you still have good money, right? You lost the bonus, sure, but now you're actually in the real round. But I will say, 3 people died on the side of the One Piece, and look at the buy situation. Claire's the only one
Yeah.
with the rifle here.
Yeah. Yeah, this is
All right.
really, really interesting. But as I said, like, it's looking like even the same as last game and what I was saying after game, when Lum's getting picked off, it's starting to fall apart. And Lum did get picked off really early there, so maybe the point here is to pick Lum off and then slowly pick the rest off. So
Yeah.
that's what comes with being so overly aggressive like Lum is. It risks getting picked off early and your team slowly falling apart, especially when you've got so much relying on your duelists. I mean,
Yeah, it's kind of like the CNED rule in like early days of VCT where
Yeah,
100
yeah.
teams like avoid the entire time and it just worked out, or even tried to pick them off early.
Yeah. But Ash and Lum are just power duoing this match. Like, Ash and Lum together, just with how they're both playing so aggressively and passively together, it's really just powerhousing this map. As
Yeah.
they're Ash getting the pick, Sol getting the pick.
Sister God.
3v2. Ash gets another one and gets traded out. 2v1 hit. but Lum is still alive. Sol's really knowing to play the time.
Oh my.
Oh my god.
Yeah, even then in that situation for Claire, it's just a nasty crossfire, right? Because they can just push and pull from opposite ends, and you have to keep 180ing over and over again.
Definitely. But
Yeah,
like
and as
once
a reminder,
again, though, like Lum was alive that entire round, and just Lum and Ash are just playing superbly together, especially just peeking off of each other and being aggressive. And then in between, you've got Soul playing with their util, and Gecko on Abyss is shockingly really good.
yeah, I
The
think
mollies and especially with Crash, it's just a really effective agent.
yeah, especially if someone to back up on it too or combo util, you know. Like, it's
Yeah,
like, oh, that's a
definitely.
huge recon bolt.
That is a huge.
Oh, this is
Stella
a classic
seems to
from
be
Noel.
running for a flank.
Yeah, they shoot his
That's
2
so
trips on the
insane.
way.
Yeah.
2 trips and Lum
I
on the way.
wonder if we're gonna be able to get a flank off Lum and Stella here. Wait.
This is a huge fight.
Wait. Huge. Stella knows that was a great pick. Stella knows that was a huge pick for that team.
Yeah, and Pedro the to Ashcon on the other side allows no LTs and Neural Theft, and now,
It's a 5v3.
yeah, now it's a
Man, they
5v3,
know
and they
that
need to
mid.
fight out these depths.
What a great molly. What a great molly.
Spike down mid. One enemy
Aggressive mid. It's 1v4, and they know where they are.
Oh,
Ooh. Really, really great pick. Sophia. Still a 3v1. No, they know where Sophia is.
oh, it's individual.
Got this. I think we could really see it come through here.
Yeah, 30 seconds need to commit though. Sophia needs to make a choice here. It's either the A side or the B side. You're gonna walk into either 2 of them, or you run to A and hope you win the 1v2.
By 18 seconds. If she goes A, she might be really good though. It doesn't look like they're there unless we manage to match a catch planting,
10
but
seconds left.
the ult might have actually been a really, really good decision.
I don't think Sophia heard that either. There's the
That
blind.
in the swing.
Oh, this TP.
She knows she's up there.
One enemy
Oh my
remaining.
god.
This could be really, this could be an insane play if she managed. And the crash misses.
This is for an ace.
Everything that's going wrong is going wrong.
Recon bolt spots.
Just one more. And she has her ult too.
Oh!
Yes! Oh my god! And a beautiful
An
ace!
ace.
Yes!
In the most
Such a
pivotal
massive-
of rounds.
The most pivotal round and the most amazing server masterclass we could have seen today. It's Sophia really coming through. That was couldn't have played that better, and I think nothing else could have gone wrong. Nothing else could have possibly gone wrong for the other team then.
It's again the smallest things, right? There was a one-on-one duel like peak scenario. I think in that scenario you stack if you're the one piece, right? Like you just gamble side retake together. Honestly thought a Silvo might be used that round, but I mean, hey, who cares about Silvo if you have a gun, you know?
Right? Definitely. It's looking like they're running A again.
And Reckoning, High Tide as well. Recon
Yeah.
Bolt in response.
This could be a really chaotic push. They're already on site. It just depends if Lom can play this off and play back site. They know where they are, and there's 3. So much happening.
Oh my.
Last
A
player
lot of
standing.
Whoa. But Lum got picked off. 4v1 and Claire's dead. It's just,
Yeah.
you just can't counter it when they push on site that fast.
Yeah, it
That's
was just on the flank too.
They're
And
just
there's another-
so effective.
And another timeout call. I think the biggest thing, right, for the side of the One Piece is they're kind of losing their footing just a little bit. I think their ideas are going well, but on for Minion Lovers, it's pretty fast. It's almost like it's almost like just a snap where things like happen immediately, right? In terms of like, oh yeah, Reckoning comes through, we're gonna go immediately. I think the big thing is for the side of the One Piece. Kate, you're unmuted. For the side of the One Piece, it's it's a matter of
Okay, get out of here. Yeah, no, definitely. But it's just if they continue to play like that on attack, as I said, we've seen it. They are so efficient on attack and being aggressive. And Lum and Ash are just so fast playing off of each other, and especially with that harbor ult there, that really set them aside, and they were so quick onto site, and you really can't play against that, especially when it's just Null and Stella's still in the middle of rotating. It's really what's getting them onto site, and they're winning these rounds so fast.
Yeah, I honestly thought Stella's overdrive might have done wonders, but only one pick and like 3 people fighting a running Neon. Surely, those bullets will impact. But now it's a complete different look for the side of the One Piece. This is an aggro towards A side, it feels like.
Yeah. And Stella's making that
Oh,
early pick that might have not been as effective as they wanted it. Then Lum's traded off again, so really this is pretty even on each side. Both of their one of their strongest players. And we know what happened last time Lum got picked off. It slowly started falling apart, especially lacking that aggressive push.
ooh, this wall's a fake. They're gonna have Just walk up. Claire's ready for this, I feel like. Unless there's no jump up. Unless there's no jump up.
Has she seen? She hadn't seen. Oh, there we go. That's a big
Okay.
one. But I love watching things like that happen because they just don't notice they're there.
Yeah, I mean, hey.
But
Thankfully we have
they've already
outlines.
practiced it. If they've said anything, they know where Clara is. That's why they're flashing there, but it's purple flash.
Yeah, flash for
Already on
flash.
site. All they have to do is plant. Hopefully get this pick on Claire. Else like that, just like that. They've rotated fast. 3v3, and they're already pushing up. They know where they are.
Oh no!
Ashcon's low.
What just happened?
And Ash just fell off the map? Wait, what?
I think I know what happened with Ash. I think the bullet slowed down Ash. I'm not even kidding.
I think Ash just fell off the map.
I actually think the bullets from I think the bullets from Pedro got Ash to fall.
He jumped out the way. I think that he tried to jump out the way and he fell down the map.
Maybe, but I mean, nonetheless, not only that, Saul is out in the open with an ult, with someone right in front of him. This was a disaster round. This is like the worst case scenario for the side of Minion Lovers. It's 8-11 now.
That really was, but that was just a free round. They just completely gave that up. But I don't know what I said. I said earlier in the round though, Lum getting picked off early just doesn't look good for them. It's almost like that's their complete guide on the site.
And this is a pace change immediately. This is a fast through the
It is
vent.
faster, and we know what
A new
happens
look.
when they play aggressive. And Lum's did again early. Seems like these entries just aren't playing out the way they want, and Null playing mid with the judge. Soul's dead, and a great Omen ult there. A really close corner, so fast. The 2v3. They know where they are. Ash is still alive, and we know that Ash is a strong player here. Null swinging out. Yeah, Ash gets the one. It's still a 2v2.
Maybe a slight miscomm there. Still is backing up as Noel's still up. So that's
Just a
yeah, as you
face-off,
said,
and
even.
they know where they are now. And the ult, that's making them move.
Oh my god!
And that's a great pick to get off of an ult. Insane play there from Ash. And we know we said that Ash is a really strong player, even without Lum. I would love to see this play out.
Yeah, plant backside reckoning available now. Oh,
And it's just
Claire's facing the toughest battle
Flash.
here.
Thing. Via knows. Just has to delay the defuse, but Via gets that pick off again. She's really coming through. Really is coming, especially with that ace. We're seeing some really nice plays from Sophia here.
Yeah, now at the end of it all, it's 12-8. Just 4 chances left, not only for the Minion Lovers to close things out, but maybe hopefully for One Piece to maybe bring it back to OT, right? This is a much better
Potentially.
showing compared to map 1, if I recall.
Yeah.
This feels a lot closer, but Ashcon and Lum are on fire. Actually, especially Ashcon is on fire right now.
I'd love to see them. I really would. But I just think that the other team is stronger. Just
No, wasn't a good spot too. Never mind.
Just unfortunate because I really want to split. Come on.
I would love to
Rooting
see
for them.
split game, but look at this.
Claire's out. And it's
Oh my!
oh, and a double kill from Lum.
The mini lovers are everywhere. Gets a pick on A, gets a pick on B. It's a 5v2.
They are just on every corner. And Lum is just
Player standing.
incredible. Both of them together. Picking off
Love the
Soul.
picture.
Jess is holding that angle. Lum's lurking there too. That's a scary duo to have just around the corner. And it through the cage pick, and that's unfortunately
Attackers win.
GG. What an insane
Yeah.
game, honestly.